Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. The Undermine patch brought us briefly back through the Ringing Deeps into a newly opened area called the Writhing Fields. Within this area, the goblins have been put to work sucking up as much blood as possible to stabilize the energies within the Dark Heart, and also to make some new powerful weapons for Gallywix to use. While we do get absolutely drenched in blood via the sheer volume of it through this patch, we don't really learn too much more about whose blood it is or even where it's coming from. We learn that the goblins are getting driven mad or stuck in the unseeming, similar things to what we've known about the blood in the past, and that happens to us if we go and stand in the pools of it for a little while. We see various blood oozes and monstrosities walking around both in and out of the shift, pretty standard stuff. We do, however, get access to a new delve in the area called Excavation Site 9. This is a particularly blood-filled area with waterfalls of the stuff crashing down into ever deeper pools, with scattered abandoned goblin mining operations in the area, along with void-corrupted goblins or void entities themselves, depending on the scenario that's playing when you enter. What I think is most interesting about this zone, though, is that it's very clearly in the ruins of another Titan facility, or at least some Titan buildings. We can see Titan architecture all around, several statues of keepers standing over a doorway that leads to just a little room. At the end of one of the delve scenarios, you open up that door and that's where the treasure is. The end boss of the delve is usually an old god minion or some kind. There's another one where it is a goblin that gets a bit too much blood into him and he goes crazy. But otherwise, it's faceless ones, the eye stalk guys, things like that. And while it's cool, it doesn't really tell us much, which is a bit of a shame. Aesthetically, I love the dismembered watcher statues, twisted and supported by the gnarled plants in the area, the scattered goblin camps, and a few skeletons hidden off to the sides, like one whose skeleton is next to a bottle of rum, and a notepad, and a little dock like he was just hanging out fishing in the blood pools. The unseeming unfortunately doesn't work in this zone. Even entering it with the unseeming, you just lose all of it instantly, which I think is a real waste. They could have used that to even just have some Easter eggs or extra things to look at. Even if it didn't affect the dungeon itself, that would have been a really nice touch. But yeah, so while we don't have any concrete new information yet, we do have what looks like a Titan facility that apparently has fallen into disarray. Since the blood's coming from higher up in the zone, I doubt that the facility is the source of the blood, but still it's a nice, unexpectedly creepy addition to the game. Visually it's lovely, and hopefully they keep expanding on this stuff a bit more. I'm sure in the future patch we will discover where the blood is coming from. It would be really strange if they just never bother pointing out the source, so hopefully that will come through and we'll see whose blood it is, who Xalatath's been using, and yeah, more developments in the future. Let me know if you picked up on any information I've missed. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.